Yeah, we were trying to think of something to present to the families that are here, because this is really special for Angie and Jim to do this, to host us here. And you know, this is 20 years for Rob and I that we've been doing Father and Son from the first year. I know Jim Barker was in the first year of Father and Son as well. So we thought of, you know, what could we give to, you know, the Arnolds and the Barkers and Claw and everything else, and we thought about bobbleheads, and we thought about bats, and Rob nixed all of those. So
thank you, Rob.
Thankfully so.
Got the level head.
So it was a personalized bobblehead.
That's right.
Oh, we thought it was a Bob bobblehead.
That was my idea. So what we did is we wrote something, and then we had it put to an audio, and we thought, what a great thing to do of describe the championship game of the LA Athletics versus no less than the San Jose Giants, okay, in the championship game. And so the voice you're going to hear is none other than Alex Gould, Jeff Gould's son, who is doing broadcasting for ESPN back in Indiana. And Jeannie wrote the initial outline of the broadcast, and then I took my lawyer liberty and did some stuff to it, and then Alex added his little touch to it.
All the funny stuff is above.
So without further ado, I'd like to, Rob will now play the championship game of the 2017 Athletics versus San Jose Giants, as we were attempting to go for our 8th championship, which did not occur. So
we are back here at the beautiful Tempe Diablo Stadium in Tempe, Arizona. We are here in the 9th inning of the Father-Son Championship game. As per usual, it's the perennial champion Athletics against their arch rival, the San Jose Giants. Before the first pitch is thrown here in the 9th, a look back at some of the greatest Athletics memories in their 20-year history. It's the 20th anniversary of Father-Son World Series, and the Athletics have been here since day one in 1998. The Athletics have won their first championship in 2003, and they have a look back, winning 6 more times and now trying for their 8th World Series ring. And this is it for A's manager Bob Sherwin, as he's decided to call it quits after conferring with his co-manager and son, Rob Sherwin, to pursue some kind of father-son bowling league at season's end. What a dynamic duo these two are, as the Sherwins lead the league in rings, ringers, brain cells, rule books, and F-bombs. The Sherwin brain trust has decided it's time to fold up the tent and go out on a high note, and that means winning another World Series championship. As we go to the bottom of the 9th, San Jose trails the A's 5-4. The A's need just 3 more outs to secure their 8th title, as pitcher Tom Cloudwater takes his final warm-ups. Let's recap what's happened so far through 8 innings. The A's struck first as leadoff hitter Anthony Barker tripled off the wall to open the game. Ross Cloudwater promptly singled up the middle to bring AB home and give the A's a 1-0 lead. As pitcher Johnny Arnold, a.k.a. Big Red, kept the Giants in check for 3 innings, striking out 5 Giants and showing he is still the dominating Sun pitcher for the A's. When Arnold left the game after 4, he was holding on to a 3-2 lead. In the 4th, Sherman went to lefty Mark Puelic, whose first pitch was clocked at 94 miles per hour, but sailed high over the backstop. I hope to get an update from Phoenix Municipal Hospital shortly. I'll send on to you when it becomes available. Father Jim Barker took over on the mound in the 5th, with son Jimmy stepping in to assume the catching duties. Barker surrendered a hit to the first San Jose hitter, who promptly tried to steal second, but was gunned down by the strong arm of Jimmy B.
Yeah,
now that's a father-son combo. And backing up the throw at second was center fielder Mikey Barker. You can hear the screams coming from the stands as the Barker contingent, led by proud Mama Bear Angie and Pops Barker, a former A's player from 2004. Angie's backup team of Aggie and Phil and daughters-in-law Taryn and Cy, with Brooklyn and Mason in tow, were all smiling. In the 6th inning, Danny the Beast Puelic was called to the mound and mowed down the Giants. However, in the 7th, Puelic allowed 3 hits and 2 runs, which gave the Giants the lead. In the bottom of the 7th, the A's tied it up, making it once again a nail-biter going down the stretch. In the 8th inning, Sherwin went to the tall right-hander, John Arnold, Papa to Johnny. As John took his warm-ups, you could hear grandson John Williams cheering on Grandpa. And Grandma Jane, who has endured more innings of baseball than any woman should ever have to watch, suddenly looked up from the mound to concentrate on John, keeping the A's in the game. In the bottom of the 8th, T.J. Cloudwater led off with a double down the right field line and promptly stole third. Sherwin called time and inserted son Rob into pinch hit, which immediately caused a lot of second-guessing in the dugout. Sherwin Jr., generally known for his group singles to right field, much like his father, is not about to disappoint. As the Giants pitcher went into his windup, TJ took off for home, and Sherwin laid down a perfect squeeze bunt to put the A's ahead. Wife Bree could hardly contain her pride as she jumped the fence to give Rob a hug, but got a stern warning from the home plate ump. So here we are, folks, bottom of the ninth, with the A's leading by 1, and only 3 outs away from winning their 8th and last championship. And who else would Sherwin call the mound other than his ace, former Major Leaguer Tom Cloudwitter? The excitement in the stands is unbearable. It's a virtual sea of red in the stands as Jeannie Sherwin, the skipper's wife, has made sure all the ladies are decked out in their athletic supporter tanks and tees. You can always count on Mrs. Est to make sure the fans are engaged and ensure her husband Bob is not spewing F-bombs around the field. She's won the Wife of the Year award in this league for 20 straight seasons simply by putting up with Bobby. Anyway, as Cloudwitter completes his warm-ups, you only need to look at his wife Sarah in the stands with her hands over her eyes to recognize what is on the line. It all comes down to this, folks. Mrs. K knows it's on her husband's shoulder. Cloudwitter fires 2 strikes on the first batter. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he plunked him in the foot. And the tying run is at first with nobody out. The Giants' number 2 hitter is at the dish. He's had a monster day so far, going 3 for 3 with a walk. Cloudwitter comes set. Looks the runner over to first, and the pitch. It's grounded sharply to son TJ at short, who flips to son Ross at second for 1, and then over to first baseman Jim Barker. It's a 6-4-3 double play. A much-needed ground ball gotten by Tom Cloudwitter, and the sons behind him turn to a magnificent double play. How sweet for Tom Sr. to know his 2 sons have his back. A monster double play, and San Jose's down to their final out. Cloudwitter is ahead again, 0-2. He sets and fires, and ouch! He plunks the batter again. As the Giants have hope. My goodness, as Coach Sherwin, for the first time in his career, just sits back and takes it all in with a slight grin on his face. With the tying run on first, the A's dugout begins to snicker, as they know Claw is about to execute the best pickoff move ever seen in baseball, and hopefully end the game. As the young stud runner takes his 18-foot lead, Claw goes into the stretch, takes a deep breath, and eyes on the batter as he kicks and fires. No, wait, he throws over to first. It appears he's got the runner picked off by 5 feet, and the crowd is cheering. They are going wild here at Tempe Diablo as the championship is in hand. But hold on. Wait a minute, folks. The first base umpire is calling Cloudwitter for a balk. The balk has been called for the first time in 20 years. As the runner is jogging to second, manager Sherwin ejects himself like a rocket heading into space from the dugout and heads for the first base ump. He is as red as his jersey and Johnny Arnold's beard, and he tell Sherwin he will not see the end of this game. But wait, here comes son Rob out of the dugout waving the rule book. Sherwin is going to go academic on them and try to save the game. He's following the rules and trying to explain to the umpire who is having nothing of it. It looks like there's some other jawing going on by some of the athletics players, and wait a minute. There's the thumb, and it looks like TJ Cloudwitter has been tossed. Walter is gone as well. Oh my, bottom of the ninth, and the A's are losing players faster than Bob Sherwin's bat speed. Believe it, folks. With 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth, runner on second, both players have been ejected. Someone needs to get these umpires under control, and it looks like MSBL president Steve Siegler, who has been watching this fiasco, is coming down to the field. Okay, folks, after a conference at the plate, it looks like we're ready to resume, but pitcher Cloudwitter wants nothing to do with this game. He's yelling that if TJ can't finish the game, neither is he. He's walking off the mound, and now we have no pitcher and no catcher. I have never seen this instance in my entire life, folks. In my entire 23 years of broadcasting, this is remarkable. The crowd is quiet, and we're all waiting for manager Sherwin to decide who he's going to finish the game. Well, here comes Rob Sherwin out of the dugout wearing the catcher's gear. And oh my God, you are not going to believe this, but Bob Sherwin himself is taking the mound. He gets to the hill, grabs the rosin bag, turns to the crowd, and yells with confidence. This is how I do it in court. And always with the victory. He and Rob get their signals down, which is likely only a slow arcing pitch that you see in the batting cages. Sherwin sets and delivers what I think was a fastball, but maybe even a changeup, but it was about 46 miles per hour, and it was a called strike 0-1. And here's the second pitch, a knuckleball. Are you kidding me? Bobby Sherwin throws out the knuckleball out of left field, and it's strike 2. He's 0-2. on the San Jose Giants #4 hitter. Can you believe that pitch? That last pitch was nasty, despite not registering on the radar gun. Show him, let's go to the 0-2. And oh goodness, this one smacked to deep center field. This one's way back to the wall. It is! It's caught! It is caught by Anthony Parker. The crowd is ecstatic as they swarm the field, and hugs and kisses all around from the moms, Jane, Angie, Sarah, and Jeannie, and all the athletic supporters. That, my friends, was one heck of a ride off into the sunset. So for now, that's it from Tempe Diablo Stadium. 20 years of baseball, 20 years of memories that will be cherished in this life and the next. Thanks for being here, everybody. This is Alex Gould signing off. Good night, everybody.